Now, a quick note, something I forgot to mention. Okay, first of all, this is important to understand, okay? David Icke talks about reptilian, hybrids. Okay, people being gang stalked don't know. But see, I was being gang stalked most of my life. I didn't find out up until 5 months ago. And on accident, because they were trying... Okay, look, I dated a woman in the 90s that had a lot of money, and she broke my heart over and over. She just tortured me. Years later, she shows up. I film her. I watch the film 3 months later. I can't believe what I see. Because she's like shape-shifting on video. I turned the camera on us without her expecting it. I was filming us a few minutes before that. But we were watching these city workers. It's a long story. I turned the camera on us in the dark. She didn't expect it. She freaked out. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, no, honey, not now. She was freaking out. So 3 months later, I put it back. I couldn't believe what I caught. It's like a second long. Her face shape-shifts back into normal really quick. Anyway, I had to slow it down like 4 times over just so you can see. But it got 10,000 views in a week. And I uploaded that in November of 2016. 10,000 views in a week. And that's when all my problems began. The hospital tried to kill me. Okay, that's what, I have other videos explaining this stuff. Let me get to the point. The point is that they realized I had something, and the views freaked them out, and they came to kill me because of their ego. I didn't know for sure if I had a reptilian hybrid video. I was like 80% sure. That confirmed it. When they came after me, that confirmed there's something there. When they came after me, I used to be a Christian years ago. But once you're a Christian, you're always a Christian. I slipped away from the faith. I still believe there was a Christ. I just wanted to sin. I wanted to have one-night stands with women. You know, off and on throughout the years. Most of the time I was alone, but, you know, you go through those phases every 10 years, whatever. Anyways, the point is that they realized I had something, and they freaked out. They came after me. That confirmed they were real. So they gave themselves away. Then they came after me again at a red light. Some guy tried to kill me at a red light. That gave it away that they were coming. And then next door neighbors gave it away they were gang stalking me. They just kept telling on themselves on accident. Telling on themselves. Then they told me a great plan on accident. They did something to me. God protected me. I got convicted by the Holy Spirit in my chest area by the heart. They told me to go online, look at these scientists. I went, I looked, I found it. Creepy information what they're doing to the entire world. But you can see these uppers. You can see them with a special device. Can't say what it is. Anyways, long story short, you need to know this. David Icke says that the Queen of England, this and that. They're not only the Queen of England. They're not only running the government in the USA. They're all over the place. They're on our level now. They're marrying, like women that are hybrids are marrying regular human men, and then there's men hybrids that are marrying our women. They're like raping them because think about it, they're not really human. They're mixed with the fallen angel DNA who disguises themselves. The fallen angels disguise themselves as space aliens from Alpha, Beta, Quadrant, Z, whatever the hell. Now they're interdimensional beings. But the point is when a hybrid is born, whether it's a female or male, it's unnatural. The Book of Enoch that was left out of the Bible explains the whole thing. It was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, yet it was left out of the Bible. The petition was denied by God. They wanted a petition to go on in heaven, and God denied it because God said, no, they're unnatural. They're unnatural. They cannot be saved or redeemed. There's no way. It's impossible because the fallen angels rebelled against God in a violent fight in heaven. We, Adam and Eve, in the Garden of Eden, they ate from the tree of knowledge. They were disobedient. So there was 2 different kinds of falls. See, the fallen angels fell from violence, trying to kill God. Adam and Eve fell from disobedience. So humans can be redeemed. It's going to be almost impossible. Most people are going to fall away, the Bible says. But we can be redeemed. And they know that. And they hate that. They cannot be redeemed. So the children of the fallen angels are the hybrids. We're the children of Adam and Eve. God's first creation, God made man in his image. And they're the creation of the fallen angel mixed with us. That's the hybrids. Now they're demonic, they're evil. When a hybrid dies, it becomes a demon. Those are where demons. There's no such thing as ghosts. Ghosts are demons masquerading as ghosts, as loved ones. They masquerade. They know everything about you. They're watching you all your life. So when Uncle Sam dies and Uncle Sam comes to your door and it's a ghost, it's a demon pretending to be a ghost. They do anything they can to keep you away from Christ. If you believe in Buddha, you believe in Muhammad, anything they can to keep you away from Christ. The point is that these hybrids, they're not male or female. There might be a woman on the outside, there might be a man on the outside, but they're a natural. So it's an it. It's an it. You understand what it means? It. It's an it. It's like an unnatural being, so it's like a creature thing. It's like a creature. It's able to masquerade as a human because it has a human brain. But it's lacking the essence that a man has, the natural being that God created. It's lacking that. It has part of the angelic part of the fallen angel's DNA. Angelic. Like a scalar wave. Anyways, the point is these fallen angels, they hate us. And their children are the hybrids. They've been around for at least 70, 80 years. Now they're like cashiers. Now, I don't think there's as many of them as there are humans, but I think they're getting close. I really, from just looking around and like, I'm not going to give you no information. I can't yet. But by looking around, it looks like they're everywhere. There's more humans than there are hybrids. But the hybrids are gaining. They're coming. They're now the major police departments. They're definitely the detectives that do the investigations. Detectives that do the investigations, because the tools that they have access to for forensics, those are hybrids, because there's no way they can't see what's right in front of them. You can't see it because you don't know what I'm talking about. But if I was to tell you one word, you would say, wow, that's all I need, and you would get that thing, and you would, I can't, you look at it. The point is you say, oh, so what? If it's a fine woman, if she's my girlfriend, so what? If she's tricking me, man, look what I got. No, you're missing the point. They got no soul. It's an it. It's a creature. It can never feel sorry for you, no matter what you do. You can't reach it. There's no way to reach it. The thing that we have in us is empathy. We're able to be reached. Even if you're dealing with a psychopath, it might even possibly be a way to reach them. Possibly. Like a Jeffrey Dahmer, I doubt it. Ted Bundy, I doubt it. But the hybrids are even worse. They're worse than the Ted Bundys. There's no way to redeem them. So I gave a little bit of information out before, and I already had people saying, oh, but some of the hybrids are good. I mean, you can already see man's deception. They're already ready to, man's ignorance, man's stupidity is going to get people like me that know the truth killed. Man, I'm going to fall away because of man's stupidity. I came out 4 months ago and I was just telling everybody exactly what was going on, and then they started stalking me. Black helicopters over my house, cars following me, they started stalking me. And no one on YouTube had any help for me, any answers for me. So I realized when God said, shut up, I said, let me listen to you. Is he God the Creator, or the humans that aren't trying to help me? So I went for God, of course. Duh. Look at it. Humans are going to mess things up. We are always messing everything up. And I'm telling you, when this information comes out, and it will. I mean, maybe not. I mean, if they keep coming at me, it's going to come out. But, look, humans are going to, I can tell why God says, no, don't even say nothing. It doesn't matter because humans are going to fix it. You're going to have humans going, oh, hybrids are good, you're just being prejudiced. You don't understand what you're dealing with. It's the nature of them. They cannot be redeemed. If God said so, who do you think you are to battle God? It's in the Bible. They can't be redeemed. The flood of Noah, they got washed away. And now it says in the end of the Bible, it says, if God doesn't come early enough, there will be no flesh left. What does that mean? If God doesn't come early, there will be no flesh left. I wonder what that means. That everybody will be hybrids? Because the hybrids are not male or female, but there's all these men and women out there on the outside, and they're just deceiving everybody. They're having babies with them and everything. Well, anyways. Okay, well, if they keep coming, it's up to God if he decides to let me release the information or not, or maybe some other source will out there that someone I never met or knew. But if they keep coming toward me, God will have something for them.